Hey guys, Fat Man here. Ugh, yeah, it's been a rough weekend. I'm really tired. I've slept most of Sunday away. Uh, I didn't sleep very good Friday night. I got about 3.5 hours sleep, and then I was at training all day on Saturday. I just want to mention this video is for my last nerd block. I got my last, so this is August nerd block. But before I get to that, I want to talk about a show that's on Netflix, which I know everyone knows about, which is called Stranger Things. I just wanted to talk a little bit about that, just because if you have watched the show, I'm not going to give any spoilers, but if you have watched the show, I just think it's funny that I find it funny that the facility that the is essentially the show starts at is at the U.S. Department of Energy, and I am a security officer at the Department of Energy here in Oregon. It's a very I have to be very careful what I say here. But some of the scenes look a lot like what looks like the insides of a lot of these buildings that I work in. I don't work in them, but I work, as a lot of you know, I work 8 at night until 4 in the morning during the business hours where no one's there, just but security. So I lock up the buildings, the doors to these buildings. It's a massive facility. It takes me about, let's just put it this way, to do a, I have to um, every 2 hours I have to do I have to do a perimeter check and check everything, and it takes about it's about a 2.5 or 3 mile walk. But I could really relate to the show in many ways, and just like if you have seen the show, there's a part where the sheriff pulls up and he's trying to get into the facility, and we have people like that all the time that pull up and go, "Oh, I'd like to take a tour of this place," and it's very similar things. Obviously, they don't use military police because that guy had. If you watch the show, that guy had a military police. They use security guards now, but definitely. Um, Let me be very careful what I say here. Um, Definitely, strange things are about. So I'm very interested in the show. I think I'm 4 episodes into it. If you have not watched Stranger Things, it's very good. And this is Winona Ryder's best performance. I've never seen her. She's definitely at the top of her game. I will probably talk a little bit more about Stranger Things as I finish it, um, and stuff like that. And actually, if it wasn't in the dryer, I'd actually show you. I can actually show you my uniform. I can prove to you that I work for the Department of Energy. In fact, I have a metal badge. It looks just like a police officer. It has a badge number on it, and I can't show that, of course, but I could show you my uniform. You know, I look like a police officer. It's got my last name, Brown, and I've got patches all over it, and it's very militarized looking. So maybe I'll show that off someday. But I just thought it was funny that that show took place, essentially started out at the Department of Energy. So I thought that was very interesting. So let's get on to the last nerd block. I pre-cut it because the cat's wandering around here and he tends to jump onto things, and I don't like to get him cut. I don't know where he is in here right now. But anyway, last nerd block. I think there's a Suicide Squad. I have a feeling this one's going to be crap. I don't know, I have a feeling that it's just going to be crap, complete crap. But luckily, I did cancel it before the next August. I will continue to get horror block, just because the last three have been really great. I was really impressed with the last one. So this is my final nerd block. Let's get into it. Oh, that was so right. Oh, it is complete shit. Let's just do the shirt. I can already tell this one's gonna piss me off so bad. I'm not sure. I'm honestly, and if this is something I should know, and I do know, I don't. Oh, this is Ghostbusters. Oh yeah, this is Zool from Ghostbusters. Okay, so this is. I think there was a promise of a Ghostbusters item. So this is the Ghostbusters T-shirt. So this was the Ghostbusters item that was promised. It's okay. This to me looks more like something that should have been in Horror Block. I would have much rather have seen like the classic, uh, um, the cartoon, the real Ghostbusters, just the four guys on the front with the ectoplasm, the guns and the traps maybe, and just like Slimer in the background or something. That would have been cooler to me. This looks more like a Horror Block T-shirt, and it's just really not that cool. I just don't think this is that great. Um, let's get to things that I already know are going to really already piss me off. Um, so of course there's a Titan Buffy vampire item, which is Vampire Spike, which has been already in Nerd. I've already gotten one in Nerd Block, in Horror Block. So this is a reused item for the third time. This is the third time they've used this item in a block. This came in a Nerd Block before, and this came in a Horror Block before. So this is just another item that they had left over. They reused in a block and lied, and just falsely gave you an item that's already occurred for the third time. So that pisses me off. Hopefully I'll be able to unload that on eBay. Here is another item that has already been in a previous Nerd Block. That is the Awkward Family postcard set. Already been in a Nerd Block. Actually, not even that long ago. So that really pisses me off. So that's another item they just reused. They had leftovers and just reused it. And so if you've had Nerd Block, you've already got this. So that's great. So that's complete bullshit. Once again, here is another Horror Block item that shouldn't be in here because this is horror related. And this is a magnet set of Night of the Living Dead that already came in a Horror Block. So once again, this is the third item in this box. It's already been in previous blocks. Okay, so that's your third reused item. Now let's get down to what's left in here. There's just a piece of waxy paper in here for some reason. Don't know what the use for that is. There was some promise of some Suicide Squad stuff. There is a Nerd Block exclusive pop keychain of Harley Quinn. This is Nerd Block exclusive. That's kind of cool. So there's that. This is kind of cool. I've gotten a couple of these.